Hello one and all, it is 00spiderwolfman here, aka Viper, and this is...
Hey dude, hi ho guys, Wills and Giggles, this is someone in a food coma. I like randomness.
Okay.
Yes, I am.
Anyways, so we're going to be going over the rune-keeper class. It is one of my favorite classes to... what the hell?
Does he keep runes against their will?
No. Basically we're just going to be going over how this class plays.
Does he play...
And ultimately, he plays pretty, I would say pretty...
Yes?
simply, but you can really get into the...
Simple but deep?
Simple but deep, yes.
Simple but deep.
You can choose to be simple, you can choose to be deep. If you like to be ultimate efficient and all that.
It's like a sinkhole.
Oh, cool, some guy gave me this.
Oh.
Sweet. Anyways, so...
Freebies.
I am probably going to be focused on damage most of the time, and I'll be focused on healing if a group needs it. But, as a rune-keeper, will and vitality are your most important aspects. Vitality will keep you alive, and will increase resistances, mitigation, and masteries.
Will's a good friend.
Now, armor value is of course not going to be very high as you are a mage class, but really, I mean, any class wearing solely light armor is not going to be very powerful.
They're not going to have the thickest
At least
skin.
not in the armor department. Yeah, exactly. They're not going to have the thickest of skin.
That's why you shouldn't shout at them.
So, as you can see, I have a pretty good critical rating right now.
It's over 1,000.
It's over 1,000! Sorry.
I just said that.
The critical rating is basically, your chance to do a critical hit.
But there's something I'd really like to point out here.
What?
Ladder, you have no finesse!
I don't care.
And why is that?
I just don't. Anyways, I'm not at a level to get finesse, really, I don't think.
So you don't need it?
Not at this level, no. Anyways, so the rune-keeper, if we can get to it, is basically a, hold on. Is basically, an attacker or a healer, straight up.
Not straight down.
I'm going to go over this basic, categories of your traits or specs. Solitary Thunder focuses mostly on buffing you.
But it sounds very lonely.
Indeed. And it also focuses on somewhat, like I said, buffing you or slightly debuffing your opponent. Really not much, I mean, I can see it being very useful, but I'm probably going to go for Cleansing Fires. Mostly because this just increases pretty much outright damage.
Also sounds like a sadistic way to view life.
It either increases how much damage your enemies take, or how much damage you do, period. So that's probably something I'll focus on, personally. And if I need to, I'll focus on Benedictions of Peace, which is your basic healing traits. It just basically improves how much healing you can do and how well you can do it.
So better to be in peace than pieces.
Exactly. Legendary traits. We've got the class traits right here. Mystifying Flame. Again, fire, just increasing amount of damage.
Shouldn't stare at it.
Wondrous Foreshadowing. Increases healing. Decreases healing threat.
Good if you're a bad rider.
Perfect Imagery. And increases lightning skill damage. All very good. Martial Training is probably one of your most useful legendary traits, as it not only increases your armor value and critical defense by quite a lot, it also increases maximum morale and power, as well as how well you can, how good your in-combat power regen is.
Better than steroids.
Now, certain legendary traits, I should say, will only, you have to find pages, it's a quest. However, you have to be at least level 45 to be able to, or at least, level 41 to be able to get these quests. And once you have these quests, you have to, enemies will randomly, and sometimes sparingly, drop pages for that book. Once you've completed the books of that page, you get the legendary skill.
And then you just
Simple.
have to write a report on it.
Thankfully, you do not.
Yes.
Fateful Dwarf. This is something I find useful as a mage.
Sounds like a Twilight ripoff.
No, not even close. virtues, I'm not really going to go into that as I haven't explored it very deeply. And I will be doing an updated version of this class as you can really get in depth, and I'll probably do that with other classes as well. So, yeah.
Yes. Gandalf does not approve of your legendary traits yet.
You get legendary traits only at level 41. You can only get 3 of them as they're some of the most useful in the game. And of course you got all these class traits. So that's your traits right there. Again, this is very basic. I'm not really going to go all that in depth because
You've got your fishtail cape on.
Yes, I do. This is my little outfit here. You can outfit yourself cosmetically, but I'll go over that in a more general explanation of the game sort of thing. But, basically, huh?
It's a rank thing.
Whatever. Oh, hello. Sorry, cat.
Hello, Distraction. How are you today?
So, yeah. Healing is something you really... this class is actually really good at. It's not, I don't think, as good as the minstrel. If you were to compare people who are as good as I suppose they could be at this, I think the minstrel would still do more healing.
Because the power of music is just that.
You are also not a buffer of any sort. You're not a debuffer, really, unless you count your traits. You're really just sort of a outright attacker, slightly debuffing... Oh.
Ceaseless argument. That sounds fun.
Anyways, really, you're either a damager or a healer, in the most basic sense. You can really get into the nitty-gritty specifics, but I'll do that at some other time when I'm higher level and have a greater understanding. And then there are affinity...
Yes.
Affinity, abilities. Like this one will increase the amount of damage you can do on,
Yes.
lightning skills, fire skills, or frost skills.
Yes.
Depending on which one you last use, this armor is basically the same and they have different effects.
Yes.
So, that's your basics for the Rune-keeper class. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you found it useful. Again, if you have any questions on the Rune-keeper, please feel free to ask me. I will contact people if I don't know the answers, or I will look it up. I will do whatever it takes to try and get you the answers in hopefully a timely fashion.
Now hold on, where can you get a good cannoli?
That has nothing to do with this video. I am ignoring that. Anyways,
Yeah.
I will see you guys next time.
Yes.
Bye.
Hi.
Thank you for joining us, by the way, and I hope you enjoy the video. I will be putting up more of these, so, yeah. Keep watching.
Get a nice rest.
Have a good day.